All right, let me ask you something right now. Look down at yourself and your body. What is touching your skin right now? For most people, polyester. It's not scary. It could be nylon or some stretchy, comfortable, soft fabric. What's so wrong with that? Well, here's the scary truth. Those clothes might actually be harming your health every time you sweat. I know, it sounds dramatic, but hear me out. Because once I started digging into this for myself, it completely changed the way I looked at what I wear when I work out, what I wear when I get in the sauna, and what I wear when I'm trying to recover, even when I'm just lounging around the house or hanging out in the woods. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why switching to natural fibers, the way we used to wear clothes, might be one of the simplest yet most powerful health decisions you'll ever make. Let's get into it. Okay, first let's talk about the problem with synthetic activewear. Well, here's the deal. Most of our activewear today isn't soft, comfortable, cozy clothes. It's plastic, polyester, nylon, spandex. They have great names, but they're all petroleum-based materials, and those are not natural fibers. They're manufactured in factories, coated with chemicals, and designed to stretch and cling. And on paper, it sounds great. They're durable, flexible, dry fast. But the dark side of this is when you sweat in them, those fibers actually trap moisture and heat against your skin. And here's where it gets worse. Many of these fabrics are actually treated with BPAs and PFAs, which are known as forever chemicals, and even flame retardants. Don't get me started on these flame retardants. Not to get silly here, but these are the same chemicals that we're trying hard. We're fighting hard against consuming in our diets, in our waters, and in our kids' environments. Yet we're wearing them right up against our skin to drop them off at school every morning and pick them up because they have a fancy label. They're form-fitting and they look cool. But here's the deal. It's like we're literally throwing plastic wrap on our skin. Like imagine wrapping yourself up with plastic wrap and then going out and running a mile. I mean, sure, you're gonna sweat, but instead of actually detoxing, your body's just marinating in heat and chemicals. And I don't think anybody wants that. So what actually happens to your body? Well, I mean, thinking about it simply, when you work out, when you sit in a sauna, or when you're walking around outside, your body sweats. And it's not just water coming out of your skin. It's actually one of the body's natural detox pathways. Your pores open up. You're trying to flush out waste. But here's the problem. If you're wearing synthetics, your skin is in constant contact with plastic and toxins. And instead of breathing, your skin is being smothered. And that's why you might overheat faster, and why your clothes stink so badly after a workout, and why you probably feel itchy or irritated after sweating. Sweating is not supposed to feel gross, and it's not supposed to smell. And it's not just your body. Every single time we wash those clothes, we're actually shedding microplastics. And those plastics go into the water supply, the ocean, the air, and they make their way back into our food chain. So it's not just about our personal health, it's about the world we're leaving behind for our kids. So why are natural fibers different? Like what makes a natural fiber activewear or clothing so special? Well, the good news is our bodies were designed to live in harmony with nature. Natural fibers like cotton, hemp, bamboo, or merino wool, they breathe with you. They wick away moisture. They don't trap heat, and they don't come loaded with industrial toxins. The difference is real. I noticed it right away when I started wearing natural fibers during my workouts and sauna sessions. I don't feel suffocated. Something about it just feels right. I didn't smell anymore. Well, my clothes didn't smell anymore. I still sometimes smell. But my clothes didn't smell anymore. When I wash them, they actually smell fresh again. My body feels like it can actually reset. It can actually sweat. And it feels as if my body's not fighting my clothing anymore. And the crazy part is you don't really know what that feeling feels like until you try a pair of clothing that's actually made out of organic, natural fibers. Like for me, I've been wearing a ton of these Ryker Activewear shorts. They have a merino wool liner and organic cotton outer. They have a very active fit. They've got pockets, zipper pockets, and I have a full review on these. I felt like they deserved a full review on my channel if you want a great resource. But we have to think of it like this. If you were choosing a water bottle and you had the option to go with clean glass, just glass, or a cheap plastic bottle that leaches chemicals into your water, which one would you choose? If you're watching this video on my channel, we probably have a lot of similarities, and you'd probably choose the glass bottle, but it's really the same case with our clothes. And this is where I want to take a second and thank today's video and topic sponsor, Ryker Activewear, who happens to be one of the forefront leaders in the natural fiber movement. Riker saw the same problem that we're talking about today. People are wearing synthetic clothing that is suffocating their health. So they built activewear out of organic cotton and natural blends that actually support our body's recovery instead of working against it. I've been wearing Ryker Activewear in my workouts outside, in my sauna sessions, when I sleep, or just when I'm lounging around the house. I started with just 2 pairs and now I'm up to about 6 pairs. So I almost have a pair per day. And if they sucked, I wouldn't be talking about them. But the breathability, the comfort, the fit, and the peace of mind knowing I'm not wrapping my body up in plastic every day, it's a game changer and it just made sense. So if you want to try them out for yourself, I'll have a link to Ryker Activewear down in the description below. It'll even pop up here on screen. And there is a discount code that saves you some money and supports the channel. So if you want to get some for yourself, use that link and the discount code below. So why does all this even matter? Like, why make an entire video talking about switching from synthetic activewear to natural activewear? Well, here's the big picture. If you've watched to this point, tune in, lean in, this is about to get crazy. Your skin is your largest organ. It's not just a shell that keeps us all together. It's a living, breathing system that protects us, regulates us, and connects us to the world. The last thing it needs is to be suffocated all day in synthetic plastics. And I don't say this to scare you. I say this to give you hope. I mean, heck, you've made it this far, right? But if you start with a few small swaps, that makes a huge difference. Choose natural when you can. Support brands like Ryker Activewear who are pushing for healthier clothing options for us. And notice how your body feels when you let it breathe again. Actually, for the men out there watching, a small step you could do, and I do it all the time, I'm trying to be mindful about all the different people who watch my channel. So I've been wearing shirts in a lot of my videos lately. I don't take my shirt off because I'm fit. I don't take my shirt off because I think like, ooh, look at me. Like I'm literally mid. I'm not optimized. I'm not shredded. I'm not jacked, but I take my shirt off and keep my shirt off a lot. One, because I live in Florida, so it's always hot and humid. But two, because there's not a lot of organic cotton shirt and top options. So I'm pushing and hoping that by making content like this, Riker and other companies will come out of the woodwork and create new awesome activewear options out of natural fibers. And if you know of some brands that are pretty epic in that arena, please post them down in the comments below. I'd love to check them out too. Because right now, Riker makes incredible shorts for men and I'm in love with them, but that's all they make. And there's a few other companies that I've tried and I'll have some link down in the description below if you want to check them out. But to those of you watching, if you've watched any of my content over the past few years, I don't wear a shirt a lot, and it's not because I'm trying to show off. It's truly because a lot of the shirts I own are synthetic plastics and I don't need to wear them. And it's really not about perfection. It's about making small changes when you can and where you can. And it's truly about intention. Like every step toward a cleaner, more natural living is a step toward health and longevity. So the scary truth is synthetic activewear isn't harmless. But the hopeful truth is you have a choice. The same way you choose what you eat, the same way you choose what you drink, you can also choose what you put on your skin. And if this has opened up your eyes at all, hit the subscribe button, like this video and share it with a friend. That lets YouTube know that my video didn't suck completely. And if you have any questions or there's something I didn't really go over in this video you need a little more information on, ask away in the comments below. Reach out to me on Instagram at DMJR. I love having conversations with people there and helping them make the best decisions for themselves. And guess what? We can be friends. But other than that, I hope you guys all have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Have a great day, my friends, and God bless. And hey, speaking of next video, I'm gonna have my original review of Ryker Activewear pop up here and another video you might like pop up below it. So check out one of those next. I'll see you guys over there.